乱世心，浮沉中生死无期，命运百般如戏。梦境里谁人影？斜阳落空收回忆，相思何处忘记？斩不断爱情丝上，如果失去他，何必独霸天下？此生相爱无怨无悔，只为你牵挂。红尘无奈万事尔虞我诈，心似真似假。就算天大地大，真爱无常，相守到白发，只愿与你生死共天涯。
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, now that you've recovered, it's time to fulfill your promise to them.
I'm a man of my word. Finally, I can give attention to this matter. Both of you have returned to take care of Li Hua and I. We thank you for everything. Yanxing. Today, I'm officially authorizing your marriage to Hubo. Will you marry her?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty, Your Highness.
All right, you may rise. Whoa! Whoa!
Since when did you come back? Hey, Yang. I'm sorry about what happened. My condolences.
Crown Prince, please, stop being a hypocrite. Isn't this what you wanted?
What do you mean? Don't think of me that way.
When we were hunting in Chongling, your people wanted me dead, am I right? But my uncle was killed instead, and this time it's my little brother. Yoheng was only 4 years old. How can you do something like that?
Brother! Stop saying those hurtful things. I had nothing to do with that.
Don't make excuses! Your mother, your grandmother, and your uncle. Every one of them wanted this. Tragedies that happen in royal families. Well, our father is still alive. Aren't you afraid of incurring his wrath?
Please, Yang. I'm telling you the truth. I never wanted to hurt you, and most especially Yang Heng. If you think I am lying, then
Even if you never thought of that. Your mother did. Mine taught me about universal love. She taught me about caring for others. But look at your mother. You just...
Yang! Yang!
Her Highness hasn't eaten for days. His Majesty's consoling her, but has been missing his meetings.
Something strange. The doctor who treated Hung the other day. I just received news that he suddenly committed suicide.
When did this happen?
That same night.
When physician Zhong arrived, the little prince said, it was obvious he was dead. He couldn't save him anymore.
Right. It's understandable that a physician can't save everyone. Besides, that was a freak accident. His Majesty wouldn't blame him. People have died in imperial palaces, but no physician has ever committed suicide.
So it's probably an act of foul play.
And here's another thing. I don't know whether I should tell my sister. Our family found out. Physician Chong had an apprentice. He resigned after the physician died.
I'll go and find out more about him.
I should go instead.
If what we suspect is actually true, it's my fault that I didn't keep the prince safe. I suspected that it could have been an act of murder. These past days, I'm reminded of the prince when I close my eyes. I must find out the truth no matter what.
Please remember to be careful.
Isn't it to soothe and relax your troubled mind? Here.
Yes. What's wrong with it? Does it work?
That one's fine. I have difficulty sleeping. Physician Zhong made that for me. I just need some more of it, but I don't have the prescription.
Oh no, I'm sorry about that. I can't make the medicine without the prescription. You can ask the other physicians for help.
Well, what about his apprentice? I'm sure he knows the prescription.
Oh, Rosa. He recently resigned and went home.
Do you know where he lives?
Ask him.
Huh? How would I know? You can ask him. That guy.
Oh, miss, are you looking for someone?
I'm here to find a physician for my younger brother.
Ah, please come in. Epilepsy?
Yes. My younger brother's been suffering from it for years. He has to lie in bed all day.
I see. Please wait for a moment. Let me change my clothes, then I'll go with you.
Thank you very much. I'll wait.
Don't move!
Kuokang, it really was you. It all makes sense now.
Hupo, why did you have to track him down to this place?
Kuokang, not everything will always go your way.
Kill her now!
Guokang, you can't hide the truth forever. His Majesty will know what you've done sooner or later.
And His Majesty will never know that I killed you here today.
Do you think you are helping the Empress? You're dragging her down by doing this!
Are you done? Are those your last words? What other noble things do you want to say? I'll listen since we know each other. I'll pass them on word for word when the Yin family is rooted out.
Guokang, I hope you rot in hell! Yinshi, I'll see you in our next life.
Shoot her!
Find her dead, or even alive. How can you let her drift away with the water?
The first arrow that shot her was laced with poison. Though her trained body might be able to resist it, having that many arrows will be lethal for anyone. I'm sure she's dead by now.
What if the Yin family finds out that Hupo was killed by us?
They will not. They will search for her in Loyang. We'll be waiting downstream. We'll bury the body once we find it. We have to be very careful about this, to avoid suspicions.
What if Yin Lihua doesn't give up?
She can't even protect herself. What is she capable of? Everyone else who knows the truth is dead already. Dr. Zhong's apprentice was killed as well. Dead men tell no tales.
Where is Hupo now? Did you ask her to do something?
I don't know where she is. She went out yesterday. I've sent the shadow guards to look for her.
Junling, are you keeping something from me? Hupo's been my mate for 17 years. She's like a sister to me. She tells me wherever she goes. She never leaves without telling me, or without giving notice to anyone.
I don't know where she is. Let's give her more time.
I'm so worried about her. Ever since last night. Did you ask her to run errands? Tell me.
I remember His Majesty wants to see me. I have to go now.
Yinsheng.
Hupo. I often visit this place whenever I miss you.
So as long as we love one another,
It's possible, you know.
Young master, I wouldn't have bothered climbing up here if I didn't feel the same way about you.
really?
You finally said it back to me!
Young master, we've located Hupo.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? This needle was in her head when we found her dead body. She left us this clue. She put the needle in her head on purpose. Before she committed suicide. So we will notice something's wrong. I believe that's her intention.
The Imperial Physician. The apprentice. And now the Silver Needle. What did she want to tell us?
Your Majesty, Hoopo and I both suspect that the little prince didn't die accidentally. Someone had murdered him.
Yinqing, I appoint you to investigate this matter. Depart for Chongling at once. Don't tell anyone about it. Open up his tomb and perform an autopsy.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your little brother babbled when he was 10 months old. Your father was over the moon. The first word you said was mother. As for Hung, it's father.
Mother.
It was my fault. I didn't take good care of him. I hope he will not resent me for being neglectful.
Of course he wouldn't. We are very fortunate to be your children. Mother, don't be hard on yourself. I am here for you.
Young, you can't let anything happen to you, my son. Please stay safe. I hope I can make it up to Hong during my next life. And now Hoopo is missing.
Hoopo is a skilled fighter. She can take care of herself. Mother, please don't worry too much.
I can sense there's something wrong. It seems your uncle and your father are keeping something from me.
Mother, father is just busy with state affairs.
Greetings, Your Highness.
What is it, Zhongling?
This is Yuchi Shan'an. She's been appointed to serve you.
Why assign me a new maid? Where is Hoopo?
Don't worry, Your Highness. It's because Hoopo's been missing for days. We still haven't found her.
Yuchi-jun, tell me the truth. Did something happen to her? Why are you replacing her?
Mother!
Your Highness!
What? What is the meaning of this?
It's from the autopsy. We found this in the prince's hand. This...
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! What is this box? Where's Hoopo? Your Majesty, tell me!
Hoopo was murdered when she looked into the cause of Liao Heng's death. This is how both of them were killed.
Oh, Mother!
Li Hua. Li Hua. Li Hua.
Brother.
I'm here to bid farewell to you. Hoppo was the love of my life. I have to catch the murderer no matter what.
No. She died because of all my actions. It's because of me that she's dead.
It was a choice she made herself. You had nothing to do with this. This is not your fault.
Her choice. Huppo never made choices out of her own free will. Since the day she became my maid, all my choices killed her in the end. I have always known that the Guo family gets what they want no matter what. I know my choices may hurt you and our family. I did not want that. But then I need to help His Majesty unify our growing country. I had to look at the bigger picture. It was all for our country. My stubbornness. God, our mother, and all our clansmen, including my son Hung, and even Huppo. They're all dead, my brother. I am the one to blame. It's my fault. And now, their blood is in my hands. I'm the one to blame. It's all my fault! I'm the one to blame! It's all my fault!
No, it's not! The Guo family decided to commit those crimes
Why let
themselves!
that happen? I'm the one to blame! They died because of my actions. And I can't even avenge them no matter how hard I try. I am responsible, that's why they're all dead.
Sister, I can't let anything happen to you. You're different from me. His Majesty needs you. So does Yang. Your children need you. You still have them.
My brother, I just can't move on. I can't stop thinking about these people. Our brother did tell me before that I have to take responsibility. But I never once thought that my choices would have hurt so many people that I love. I may have the support of my family and His Majesty's relatives in the whole of Nanyang district. I'm the mother of a prince and the first wife of His Majesty. I should be rational and patient. No matter how miserable my life is, innocent people can't get hurt. I have to make sure that peace is maintained in our country. I need to be more selfless. It's what's best for everyone.
Sister, are you all right? Sister! Sister!
Don't worry. Brother, I won't kill myself. I'm too ashamed to face our ancestors. And the afterlife. Yinxing, I'm sorry about everything. I'm sorry that I ruined your happiness with Pupo. I'm not asking you for forgiveness. Just promise me you'll keep on living. Come on. Promise me you'll go on living. Promise me. My brother.
I promise you. I will stay alive. Because living is definitely
Guo Shantong is a wicked woman. She murdered my youngest son with Li Hua. And now Hupo has been killed. I cannot put up with her any longer.
Please give this more thought. The Silver Needle is not enough evidence to prove that the Guo family committed the crime.
The one who applied the needle's dead. Everyone who knows the truth might just...
I don't care about that! I don't care what people think! They will think I'm playing favorites, but none of this would have happened at all if I didn't make that mistake in the past! Tragedy will happen again if I do nothing about the Guo family! I've let them get away with too much. Because I didn't want to abuse my power. Even if they did. My son was murdered because of that. What did Liu Heng do wrong? Li Hua says the gods are fair. Those who do wrong will get punished in time. But more tragedies may occur if we don't get rid of those people. Even if future generations condemn me, I won't allow this injustice to continue to harm Li Hua and myself!
In the 17th year of the Jianwu era, Yongxu dethroned the Empress.
Liu Heng, I am sorry for what happened to you. I wrote this eulogy especially for you. May you rest in peace in the afterlife.
Let
Your
me
Highness,
go!
you can't go in!
I need
No,
to talk
you
to
can't!
him.
No, Your Highness,
Let me
Your
in
Highness!
now! Get off of me! Get off
Let her
of me!
enter!
Why did you dethrone me?
I am grateful for all the help your uncle has given in the past. So I turned a blind eye and forgave your family. But you have been envious and relentless. You've interfered with state affairs. If you were not the woman who gave birth to the crown prince of this nation, I could kill your entire family. For interference in politics and for the cold-blooded murder of my son!
You've dethroned me already. So why make false accusations about me? I am sure that's not your only reason for dethroning me. You've been planning to do this for years. Even if Liu Heng didn't die, you would still choose to dethrone me anyway!
Liu Heng was only 4 years old! Take a good look at the evil you've committed. Your viciousness and cruelty are irredeemable. If I keep you as the Empress of this country, you will be the Empress Dowager. When I pass away, I can only imagine how you will treat my other children. How can I leave them to someone like you?
I guess you can take away my Empress seal from me when it's convenient for you. But I have been your wife for 18 years. How can you defame me so? Just to make an excuse to dethrone me? Do you know how shameful that is? It is my duty to manage the harem. As the Empress, I failed to take care of Heng. It was a neglect of duty on my part that he had died accidentally. I'm responsible. Your Majesty has a good reason to resent me for that. But to dethrone me? Just what are you planning to do with me?
You're not going anywhere.
What do you mean?
Today, you and I will cease to be husband and wife.
How can you be so cruel? I'm your wife for 18 years. We have 6 children together. Don't you feel mercy nor affection for me?
If I didn't want to extend you mercy, then I would wipe out your entire family! You always carry deep grudges. It is always another person's fault. You put the blame on others instead of yourself! You've never once reflected on yourself and held yourself accountable for your own actions!
I've done nothing wrong! Not once! I won't leave my children to that poisonous woman who hates me! I won't allow it! She's out to get me!
Guo Shantong! You really don't understand, do you? You think everybody is evil because you are full of malice.
Your Majesty, do you remember that day you saved me? The first time that we met. You saved my life! And those books that you brought, I've kept them since then!
Yes, I brought all those books from the Imperial College. They were for Li Hua.
You...
Servants! Get her out of my sight!
No! Don't touch me! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
You must come with us.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Calm down.
I'm your wife! Don't treat me this way! Please have mercy! Your Majesty!
江山来还原一门，红颜祸水，弥天大荒，江山如画，谁令男儿卸甲？我要将爱昭告天下。 我是红颜，也是江山。迎风绽放。